Get ready for your daily dose of marketing strategies and tactics from entrepreneurs with the guile and experience to help you find success in any marketing capacity. You're listening to Marketing School with your instructors, Neil Patel and Eric Su.
Welcome to another episode of Marketing School. I'm Eric Su.
And I'm Neil Patel.
And today we're going to talk about if it's important to become Google certified. So, Neil, what are your thoughts around this?
No. Dude, it's useless. Are you Google certified?
Actually, I am.
Okay, what did it teach you, really?
Well, to be fair, I got certified like 6 or 7 years ago just for the hell of it.
Okay, but a lot of people still get certified today. What lessons does it teach you to really help you, let's say, perform pay-per-click way better?
It doesn't. I think, we both agree on this where it's you're better off actually going in the weeds and doing the actual work and getting experience that way. I think it's better than any certification out there. It's like any degree too. So
any person can learn how to use Google AdWords. That's actually the easy part. Over time, you learn what to bid on, how to do exact match versus broad match, day parting, etc. The hard part in being a really good pay-per-click manager is being creative. Creativity is what wins at the end. Google AdWords certification can't give you creativity. And what I found is people either have it or they don't. I don't know how you can be taught to be creative. I was lucky. I'm naturally creative and I think outside the box. Most people aren't. Hire AdWords or PPC managers that are creative. I've even worked with ex-Google employees that know how to manage pay-per-click and they're taught by Google. They suck 9 times out of 10.
Yeah, totally true. And the one thing I will say about the certification, so Neil and I are basically talking about, Google AdWords certification, Google Analytics certification, all these certifications, right? I think, for us, when I'm hiring interns or people that are more junior, I do like them to have this piece of paper, and there's multiple certifications out there just to prove that they have a baseline understanding. This doesn't necessarily mean they're going to be good at these things, but I want to see that they at least did the work, right? Because usually when they're coming in, think of it as going into a university, for example. You want them to go through some certain material to prove that they've actually done the work. And I do like the fact that it is a quiz. It does at least show that you completed something. It's the same thing with college too. When I look at people that have bachelor's degrees, it shows that they at least finished something. It's not the end all be all because we do have, we just hired an intern recently and he doesn't have a college degree, but we do like kind of where his head at. But it does put him at a disadvantage when he doesn't have a piece of paper versus other people, just because again it shows that somebody got something done. But I don't like Neil, to Neil's point, just because you have all these certifications, you're level 5, level 6, whatever it is exactly. I think they have different levels for it. It doesn't mean you're going to be a good kind of ads person, because it takes a lot of creativity to actually win when it comes to advertising campaign. And to Neil's point as well, the people that we usually talk to at Google, like our account reps, they're just trying to get us to spend more money. They actually don't know much about the account, and they're fairly robotic as well.
And they also don't know how to really even optimize that account, right?
Yep.
Another thing, think of certifications like college degrees. I've hired a lot of people. I have 150 staff members or team members. A lot of them came from Ivy League schools, and you know what? These Ivy League schools, most of the people that we hire from there haven't worked out well because they're not scrappy. They can't figure out things, how to do things on their own. They're great at memorizing, text or problems and regurgitating or memorizing facts and information, but they're unable to solve problems in creative ways. And think of AdWords certification like that. Don't just judge someone based on their college degree or the Google AdWords certification, but in general, it doesn't mean shit. Like my CTO, for a crazy egg, doesn't have a college degree. One of the smartest guys I know. He doesn't have any certification, yet he's great. I've also hired marketers who have Google AdWords certifications, and they just are some of the shittiest pay-per-click managers. And on the flip side, I've hired affiliate marketers who are really creative with ad copy, and then they learn Google AdWords and they outperform the guys that are certified just because they're way more creative with the ad copy.
For our team, we're more interested in the learning aspect, right? Are these people learners? I always ask them during interviews, what's the last thing that they read? What are they reading right now? Or what audiobooks are they listening to? Because you can easily tell right away, are these people really motivated to get better? If they're not, they're kind of just going to be set in their ways, and then they're not going to be that creative, and that's going to come back on you. Whether you're working with clients or you're working on a product, it's just going to affect how you are. So I think having a culture of learning we're going beyond the certification right now. But if you're thinking about certifications, I think you need to think beyond that. Think about creating a culture of learning. So Neil, anything else to add?
Nope.
So that's this episode, but before we hop off, before I lose my voice, we are giving away a copy of Yesware, and this is a 1-year annual subscription to a lucky winner. All you need to do to get access to this awesome sales and marketing tool that does a lot of different things that hundreds of thousands of people use, just rate, review, and subscribe this podcast. Text Marketing School, that's one word, Marketing School, to 33444 to get in on the giveaway. Neil?
Make sure you use Yesware. If you're a marketer, it's a great way to test your subject lines. When you send an email personally, it'll tell you if people are opening it up or not.
Great. So that's it for today's episode. We will see you tomorrow.
This session of Marketing School has come to a close. Be sure to subscribe for more daily marketing strategies and tactics to help you find the success you've always dreamed of. And don't forget to rate and review so we can continue to bring you the best daily content possible. We'll see you in class tomorrow, right here on Marketing School.